It's time to stop hiding and accept the truth. Lionel Messi is the best footballer of all time. This is what Ronaldo Nazario said about Messi a few days ago. Even the Brazilian legend, who has so much hostility and rivalry with Argentina, has been forced to accept Messi's superiority. Messi has achieved everything that is possible for one person in football. By creating all the magical moments on the green grass, he has set himself apart from all the footballers on this planet. He has participated in another World Cup independently, and in the meantime, he is cutting his 39th birthday cake. But who knew that that little boy from Rosario would one day change the history of football? That story began in a narrow alley on the banks of the Paraná River, where his dreams played in the dust. The body was small, but there was a strange fire in his eyes, as if he knew how to talk to the ball. But not all dreams come true easily, and that was the case with Messi. Messi's childhood was completely different from that of the other 8 or 10. He was getting older, but his body wasn't growing at all. The doctors said it was growth hormone deficiency. A lot of money was needed for treatment, but there was no guarantee that everything would be fine once he received treatment, that Messi would grow up to be a footballer, even that. Although the rare disease held Messi's body back, it couldn't hold back his talent. The news crossed the country's borders and reached Barcelona. Barca did not delay. They brought Messi to the top, fascinated by the charisma of his legs, and closed the deal with the napkin paper they had in hand. However, Messi's early days at La Masia, leaving his own country, friends, and familiar streets, were not easy. Many people, seeing the small, cute, and quiet Messi, would say with suspicion, "What can this boy do?" Time went on. He grew older, the grass in the stadium, or the lighting changed. The perspectives of the people who were suspicious also changed with that. Messi continued to write poetry in a silent dance with speed, dribbling, and the ball. The whole world began to receive answers to that poem. Once the ball comes to his feet, he knows that it is now going to be part of poetry. The defense breaks down, the defenders just watch, and the camera captures that moment in history. Messi's record-breaking game was going on in the middle of all this. One crown after another began to join the flock of success. Messi continued to raise himself to unique heights. But the story was not only about success, it was also about pain. When Messi finished winning everything in the Barca jersey, Messi's story for Argentina was only about disappointment and broken dreams. After losing 3 consecutive finals, the 2014 World Cup, 2015 and 2016 Copa América, Messi seemed to have given up. Fans in his own country burned his jersey, and there was a flood of trolls and memes online. Messi also had doubts in his own mind. He said goodbye to the national team in anger, sadness, and anger. He returned to the team's needs, but his companion was once again the same old disappointment. A complete failure in the 2018 World Cup, another failure in the 2019 Copa América. Everyone kept saying, "This Messi won't work. Argentina won't be able to win anything." But who knew? That's where the story of not getting it ended. Everything changed as if with a magic wand named Scaloni. Argentina won the Copa América by defeating Brazil. Messi's first in the national team, and Argentina's first title in 28 years. Messi's tears after kneeling at the Maracana after the success still bring tears to the eyes of fans. Then he kissed that dream World Cup in Qatar. Arguably elevated himself to the position of the best of all time. He achieved that perfection at the age of 36. In the words of Peter Drury, Messi has set foot on the gates of heaven. But the story is not just about trophies or successes. This story is about a man of 5 feet 7 inches, who never won the world with height, but with silence, hard work and determination. He never shouted, yet his name resonated the most. Where others showed strength, he showed beauty. Where others roared, he silently wrote history. That history will last as long as football exists. Happy birthday, Lionel Andrés Messi, who has turned 38 and turned 39. He is above all.